Welcome to Stronger at Home. Physical activity is essential for normal growth and development in children and adolescents. Children exposed to an environment with positive physical activity role modeling, children who participate in high levels of physical activity, and children who find physical activity enjoyable are much more likely to be active in later life. Physical activity is important for cardiovascular fitness, muscle and bone strength, metabolic health, cognitive function, and mental health and well-being. Further, participation in physical education, games, sports, and free play provides children and adolescents with the opportunity to make friends, have fun, and learn new skills. And while children tend to be more active than adults, this level has declined as fewer children partake in walking or cycling to school, have fewer quality physical education opportunities, and have increasingly sedentary hobbies and interests at home. This has cause for concern as we are now seeing lower levels of muscle and cardiovascular fitness, lower fundamental movement skills, and we're seeing age-associated lifestyle diseases like obesity take hold earlier than ever before. It's important to expose children and adolescents to a variety of physical activities, exercise modalities, exercise equipment, and sports. And strength training is one essential component. Almost 90% of peak bone mass is achieved by the age of 18. So optimizing this in adolescence is protective against osteoporosis and its associated morbidities in adulthood. Strength is also important for motor skill performance, coordination, endurance, and protecting against injury during sports and free play. Participating in strength training also has significant psychological benefits. The Chief Medical Officer's guidelines in the UK state that children and young people, so people aged 5 to 18, should engage in a variety of physical activities at least 60 minutes per day, 7 days a week. Activities should include jumping, climbing, running, catching, and structured workouts. A good time to start a structured strength training program is when children or adolescents are mentally and physically able to pay attention to instructions. Guidelines for strength training in children and young people include performing strength training under supervision, performing in a safe, clutter-free environment, focusing on movement patterns and exercise technique and not the load lifted, starting with body weight and increasing loads slowly, performing strength training 2 to 3 times per week on non-consecutive days, and strength training for this age group typically lasts around 20 to 40 minutes. Rest periods can also be slightly shorter than for adults, around 1 minute. There are no indications to suggest that the risk with structured exercise like strength training is associated with greater concerns compared to free play or sports. In fact, it's more likely that a solid strength foundation is important for safe free play and sport participation, especially when taught the proper use of equipment and technique. At this stage in the life course, it's most important to build an enjoyable experience through variety, fun, role modeling, and a psychologically safe learning environment. The value of improving physical literacy, that is, a child's motivation, ability, and confidence to engage in structured exercise like strength training, will likely have a lifelong impact on physical health and social and mental well-being.